Is this it? Is this the awkward silence intro?
Awkwardly look at me before you do it.
It's because you always look so nervous.
I'm not nervous. I just wanted to start.
So it's welcome. It's
What?
what?
What? Huh?
Yeah. What?
Welcome to Pro Plays. With me, as sometimes, is me, Matt. I don't think I ever introduced myself.
I don't think you have.
No.
Nah.
This is the first time
I am
anyone's
the-
ever heard
I am-
who you
Who
are.
are you?
I am the disembodied voice of Pro Plays. With me, as sometimes, is Jared,
Hi.
Rob,
Hi.
and a very...
Rare appearance.
Drum
I
roll.
wouldn't say rare appearance. I was going to say a very Daniel.
What
As you can tell.
do you want from me?
Stop drinking, Daniel.
Is
Just
the light-
stop drinking.
How's the light affecting you?
No,
It's above you now, so...
No, I've acclimatized to it, or whatever that is.
On a scale of 1 to Daniel, how hungover are you?
There's going to be words today. There will be words. They may not make sense.
That's
here.
what we want. We are pro plays. We play games quite badly, I think.
Yeah, fuck.
Sometimes. I haven't played many games lately. Except for Pez.
I actually had a really good round of Battlefront 2. Top of the ladder.
I reckon
First.
I played 15 different games yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You were bad at all of them.
Yeah.
Like a pro.
You might have seen Rob and Jared in the Pro Plays Let's Play.
Let's
of,
Pro Play?
Let's
Let's
Pro
Pro
Play?
Play?
Is that what we
With
call it?
Pedro.
Yeah.
My friend Pedro. If you haven't, check it out. It's on our YouTube channel.
Great
Promotion.
And
Fuck
while
that
you're
game.
there...
Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, checking that out, you should check us out on Facebook, as well as, if you're listening, give us a rating and a bit of a comment about how much you like us, because obviously we're wonderful on iTunes, or not iTunes. Is it iTunes anymore? Apple
it's like
Podcasts.
Podcast. What the fuck I've called it?
Because
I
we're
call
no
it
longer
iTunes
having
till
iTunes.
90. So that's fine.
All your my dad was like, oh, they're gonna take away all my music and all the stuff I've bought. And I was like, no, Dad, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Well-
fine.
Well, what's the go? Like, shuffles are gone or some shit?
What?
Anyone hear about that?
iPod shuffles.
Correct.
Weren't they gone like 15
Yeah,
years
they've
ago?
not been around for a while.
No, like they're full gone.
I think they stopped producing them.
Mm.
No,
Oh, the touches and stuff.
No,
Like, then you
no.
can't use them.
No, yeah, you can't use a shuffle. A guy came in and was shopping, and he was looking at a touch. He's like, "I run," and I have had a
I run,
shuffle
man.
for
Show
ages.
off.
Huh.
But
I run.
they can't. You
Lean
can't use
flex.
a shuffle anymore because the software's not supported or something.
Interesting.
Through Apple.
I actually saw a lady on the train with those really old, like, little square.
shuffle.
I've got one of them.
That's the
Yeah.
one I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
So,
Yeah.
but you can't use them at all anymore.
Fuck,
They're
I'll go back to
they're
the
just gone.
Zune.
Ask him to get a phone, or I don't know.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, you know,
Fuck.
oh yeah, I was like, get the thing on your arm
Correct.
that
Armband.
you run with, and he's like, oh yeah, it's really annoying. I'm like, all I was thinking the whole time he was talking was, yeah, but it's annoying to go take a shit. Like, we don't complain.
It depends. That's debatable.
Oh, but like if you're in bed and it's cold and you don't want to get up to go take a dump,
What if you're in Japan?
well
And
then
warm toilets.
yeah, true.
I thought they had bed toilets. You were about to say.
I was like, are we talking about bed
Where
toilets?
did you go in Japan?
Fuck.
Where there was toilets in the bed.
But like it's like
Speaking of Japan, Nintendo, Pokemon,
Oh,
something.
good segue.
Oh no. Yeah. Okay.
You wanted to talk
We were on
shit
a
for
roll.
another 30 minutes.
Definitely talking about toilets for way too long.
No. What
no,
are you talking about?
no. I just brought it up because yeah,
Toilets.
toilet.
But yes, we are here to talk about games. This is a gaming podcast, not a toilet podcast. If you want that, you should go to our other podcast, Pro Poos.
We're doing that now, you know, right?
It's just 30 minutes of fart noises, and then at the end us just going,
Save the shit talk for Pokemon.
Oh, wait. No, it's fart noises with Sail Away Enya.
Oh, it's funny because no one listening would understand that.
But yes, this is back from E3, essentially. This is our first post E3. And we've got a bit to talk about because we actually left Pokemon to talk about after with Nintendo. So we've got very old speculation and discussion to do on the Pokemon Direct.
I'm still going to speculate. Wildly.
I feel like everyone listening would know about, if they're interested in Pokemon, they would know about the Pokemon Direct and what's new. It's basically like an English setting. In the Direct, they didn't go into too much details about the actual game. They showed off the main features, which were the Dynamaxing, which is basically taking Pokemon, filling it with steroids, and making it giant. That's my interpretation of it.
Yeah.
There's, what are they calling it? The Wild Zone? In between cities?
In between regions, was it?
Yeah.
And that's where they roam around, like everyone wanted.
Yeah. Kind of like
see
in
them.
So sick.
Let's Go.
Yeah.
It looks like that. But they still also have said they're still doing like
Still
routes
random
and stuff.
encounters as well.
So there's routes to get between places, but there's also the Wild Zone, which is, or maybe they've just communicated that.
I feel like they're trying to cater to everyone that wants stuff in the game, and they're just putting it all in. Whether that will work, debatable.
Yeah. There's that. There's multiplayer aspect with raids. Up to 4 people can go against one Dynamaxed Pokemon.
Let's Go. That's just...
Correct. That's a gym
And
battle
not all
from Let's Go.
Pokemon are going to be
no,
included in the game.
Yes. So that's the other thing.
No, Pokemon Go. I'm talking about Pokemon Go, not Let's Go. Sorry.
Correct.
Where you're doing raids. So if they're tailoring into that element that works so well from Pokemon Go, where you got people together to raid.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I think you can do it online.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, this is the main thing that's come out of it all, really, is the fact that you can't get all of the Pokemon from previous games. So they haven't said how many won't be in it. They haven't said which ones won't be allowed yet. But they have said that not every Pokemon, the entire national Pokemon Pokedex, will be in.
Does that not make
Sword and
sense?
Shield.
Isn't there like a fucking shit ton?
Yeah, it makes complete sense.
It
It
does
makes
sense,
sense, but the hardcore fans are in...
Up in arms.
Reddit.
Whackers people.
Whackers people
Not at all.
on Reddit.
I feel like there's a way they could do it where you should be able to use them in battles, but not necessarily have them in the main game. Because this is going to have some sort of online battling. It'd obviously be difficult, but yeah, I do find it strange, seeing as they've managed on a 3DS at this point to get, what are they up to, like 700, 600 something Pokemon or more into
Can
a
every
3DS game.
Can every Pokemon Dynamax, whatever the hell it's called? Have they said that? Because that could be what's holding it back.
Potentially, like they've said that, but then only certain Pokemons could like Mega Evolve or Alpha
similar sort of
thing or some shit. I think every Pokemon can Mega Evolve. Maybe it's only select ones. They've only really shown
Dino Evolve.
Dynamax. Yeah, that's the
Dynamax,
one.
sorry.
Yeah. There's so many fucking things now.
Yeah. And I think we all know that with Pokemon. They just always throw something fucking stupid at us. To keep
especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Keep us riled up.
Yeah. But it's... I mean, it just looks so pretty, and
Does it, though?
and you're wrong, Rob.
Does it? It looks like shit.
I think it looks incredible.
Pokemon fans are fucking blind.
Looks
it looks
like
better than
Zelda on
the
64.
3DS game. Big fucking deal.
That's
If you
all we
compare
need.
that to Breath of the Wild, why can't it look that good? This world's going to be empty compared to Zelda. And it looks
I
like
think it'll be more
trash.
full. You know my opinions on Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild feels empty.
No.
Breath of
There's
the
plenty
Wild
to
is
do.
very empty.
When you go into
In
a
Breath of
city,
the Wild.
it will be a city, and there will be lots of things to do there.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas in Breath of the Wild, you walk into a city and it's like, oh, there's like 3 people here.
It's
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, but the world will be probably 50 times bigger in Zelda. than
Oh,
Pokemon.
100%. But it doesn't need to be that big in Pokemon.
But it needs to look better than it does. But Pokemon fans to smile and be like, oh, it looks pretty.
absolutely
Better than the mobile game.
That's me. I'm sitting here smiling and saying it looks pretty.
Yeah.
It to me, it is anything. Any step up is enough.
Exactly, and that's not good enough. See? You're the fucking
the
problem.
Pokemon fan.
I'm still 100% going to buy it.
I'll still
But it-
buy it, but I don't know why people just blindly look over the fact that it looks like a last generation game.
Having a Breath of the Wild type game would be great if they could do it properly. But I don't
They
think...
could, but they don't need to.
Mm.
Why would they need to when these things sell like... This is going to sell like fucking crazy.
Like,
And-
Why would you
anything
work
they
on
fucking
a Breath of the
want in
Wild
there,
style game for 10 years?
And they sell to kids. They don't actually sell to adults. They're selling to people. They're trying to get kids to play because it's Nintendo, it's Pokemon. It is aimed at kids mostly.
Which sucks. Yeah, which sucks for us.
Stupid fucking kids.
But
Yeah.
either way, I think I think the most important thing is content. Obviously, is what we're going to be caring about, and if we've got premium stuff coming out, that's all that's going to matter. If it's all just what is the confusion on your face?
I'm just sorry.
Selfie time.
Jared's just taking a selfie in the middle of the recording.
A Pokemon I don't give a fuck about. So.
Well, there you have it. That's if we get into the game and there is end game, there is stuff that you can do where you have replayability.
Yeah,
That's just what Let's Go lacked.
Correct.
Yep.
So that's all we need as Pokemon fans, and all of us out there. We just need replayability so that I can put 1,000 hours into it, which I will be doing,
100%,
and make sure that there is stuff for me to work towards. Because if that's what a Pokemon game lacks, if it lacks that, then there's nothing for you to work towards.
But hopefully we'll get more news soon, especially about like the Pokedex and what will and won't be included.
A console?
I reckon there'd be a console, but who knows?
Money.
But onto the E3 Direct, which has got some big stuff in it, some slight disappointments, minor things. But starting with, they opened with a Smash Bros. Announcement, which was the hero from Dragon Quest, which for most of us I think wasn't that big, but they did also add in later Banjo-Kazooie, which is fucking sick.
That was cool.
There's a little bit of an outcry in Japan.
They don't know who Banjo is.
Well,
we don't know who your fucking Dragon Quest characters are.
Well,
Everyone in the West fell asleep during that part.
Banjo-Kazooie wasn't that big in Japan. There was a few people being like, "Oh, sick, Banjo-Kazooie," but a lot of people being like, "This is just pandering to the West."
Yeah, because we have no characters. That's fair, right?
Sakurai came out and was basically like, "Yes, this is like it was such 100%. A big request that we put in." Was it Phil Spencer? Was like, this was the easiest thing to decide upon to put Banjo in Smash. Like, so good.
The Japanese market has enough characters in Smash to not complain. I would like to think. And they got an announcement too. They got the Dragon Quest characters. Yeah. That no one's heard of.
Interesting controversy there, though. But
I was surprised that there was any negative to say about the Banjo.
Can they put Keanu Reeves in?
Fuck, I don't doubt anything at this point. It could happen.
No, I think the next ones will be like a lot of people saying Minecraft Steve.
Fuck.
Which I like. It makes sense.
That makes sense.
He's one of the biggest
copies
things
of the game.
What do they got? They got 2 more. At this rate, I feel like there might be 2 more Japanese titles.
Could we get Reggie in Smash? Is it possible?
Man,
holy fuck, that'd be good. It'd be too powerful though. Too powerful. And then you could have Bowser and they can battle, and Reggie would win.
Except for Bowser, they need to put in a Doug Bowser skin.
It's true.
It's Doug Bowser versus Reggie.
Bowser during the Nintendo Direct, though, very good.
Oh, what yeah, that intro joke.
Yeah, very good.
I was expecting it, and it was amazing. It was everything I ever wanted.
Well done, Nintendo.
And then the bit where they're like, oh, no, not off that way. And you're like, why?
Why?
He's a CG character. It doesn't matter where he goes.
Just Nintendo things. Stupid Bowser.
Or is it like a thing with the levels where you can't go left? So you have to go
Holy
right.
shit, did you just think of that then?
I think I thought of it a while ago, and I was like, maybe it's that. But still, it's still just, you're like, why?
Dude, I'm the hungover one.
That's really cool.
You're not doing thinking.
What?
It's true.
Exactly. I told you words. I make good words well.
Are we still talking about Nintendo?
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now some content. Fuck, this game looks incredible.
Yeah.
But does it though?
Yes, it does. This actually looks incredible, unlike Pokemon.
Giant haunted hotel.
Giant haunted hotel.
Guigi,
which is a return apparently. I thought it was new.
I'm just going to call it new. I've never heard of it. Multiplayer, which you've got...
Raid types sort of thing again?
Yeah, I think you just clear floors of like a hotel.
That's true. I probably won't play it, but
I'll definitely
nice
play
little
it. 100%.
Inclusion.
It just looks so much fun. It looks like the original... Like, I did play the 3DS one.
I'm playing it now because the motherfuckers didn't announce it for Switch.
It's just not that good.
I had to dig out the 3DS.
Oh, are you talking about the remake?
The remake.
No, I'm talking about the one that was Dark Moon or something.
Oh, God, okay. Yeah.
It wasn't very good. Whereas the original Luigi's Mansion, my God, what a game. That is...
Oh, yeah.
I'm playing the remake, which I hoped they would announce for Switch. They didn't.
I haven't played enough of it, but it's a very good game.
I finished it, but I can't remember the end of the game. Like, I know the boss is King Boo.
I've never played 2 at all either, so
Yeah.
I'm going to play through 1, then 2, and then I guess 3 will come out.
2 you can miss, if you ask me.
Fuck that, it's on 3DS, I'll play it.
But it looks really cool. It looks really nice as well. Like,
Looks
Super
beautiful.
Mario
It looks like
Odyssey.
Odyssey, but Luigi's Mansion. Yeah.
I've never played it.
You will. You will.
Does anyone know what the fuck Panzer Dragoon is? Or Dragoon Panzer?
Nah.
That's a tank from World War II, I believe.
Yeah, but
There
it's
was
also
definitely
like
no
a
tank
dragon flying game. This is a remake, and I've never heard, and it
What's
looks
the original?
terrible. I needed to put this in here because I just
How
needed to
bad
have
it
my
actually
point.
looks. Yeah.
It looks like a game that they're going to charge like $60 for or
They
something.
fucking will. And they'll never drop the price and people
And
will buy it.
why?
Because they hate it.
But one game that I might get, although I'm not sure, it looks like XCOM, Dark Crystal. The Dark Crystal game to tie in with the
I
new
suck at these
Netflix show.
combat strategy games.
Looks so good.
But the fact that it's Dark Crystal is cool. Not expected as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not in a million years. That Dark Crystal game.
Yeah, pretty basic. Looks like XCOM type combat.
Switch exclusive?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they didn't say anything else.
Yeah. And it didn't pop up anywhere else.
No.
Witcher 3 for the Switch.
Yeah.
Huge.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Didn't
Running-
think it was possible.
Definitely not cowards.
Yeah.
No, this leaked a long time ago.
I think it's big
Almost
rumored.
a month, 2 months before E3, yeah.
Yeah, it's big rumor of people being like, will it come to the Switch, won't it?
Yeah.
And it's got all the DLC and everything. It's complete edition.
Cyberpunk to Switch confirmed.
True.
Do we have a price?
It'll be
I imagine
standard,
it'd be
full price.
$80, $90
Yeah.
Switch standard price.
It's
Um,
just
It's essentially the Skyrim.
Yeah, do you buy Witcher again?
Yeah.
Exactly.
To play it on the go?
exactly.
But it runs at 520, I think it is. I can't remember whether it's docked or handheld. One of them is, but it's 520. A lot of the textures have obviously been lowered to
Removed.
handle on the Switch. Which, to be honest, I mean, they've got The Witcher 3 running on Switch.
Yeah.
Does it really matter?
No, it doesn't. That's impressive.
Hold on.
Regardless.
Does Roach stay on the fucking path?
No.
Probably not.
No, that's
Well,
a feature
then
that comes
Why
in the
would,
game.
they, why
You can't
would, they,
remove
why
it.
would they change that?
It actually would make it, for once, an easy way to do your inventory on console because you can actually
True,
just
you'd
touch the
have,
screen.
Yeah, next minute they don't have the touch input in, you can't do it.
Because that's got to be one of the worst. Like, I know they designed it for PC, but that's inventory management for that game was fucking atrocious.
Correct.
Yes, but it was still worth it. And anything you say bad about The Witcher,
I never finished it.
I never finished it. It's
if-
one of them games that I'd love to finish. I just don't know if I have a second life available to finish it.
Yeah.
Like,
Could I be more angry with both of you right now?
Yeah,
I
if you
finished
weren't hungover.
So good.
how many hours did you play it for?
So I did 125
Fuck.
Me.
Witcher.
Yeah, that's not much. I feel like people.
It's
have
not
done
even
more.
that much.
No, it wasn't heaps. But
Give
I
me
mean,
an extra 125 hours a week, Robin. Not much.
Done.
Yeah.
that as a game is everything and all of the time you need to put into it with your management. It's so worth it.
Mm.
It is so worth it. It's I mean just the experience and the quest, like the things that you have to go and do, and then getting overpowered and being too powerful for everything is kind of fun as well. It's great.
I like it. It's just these big, like even Skyrim for me was a struggle to finish. Like these big fantasy ones,
Finish
especially.
Skyrim?
I've started that about 70 times.
Same. And
I think I get to the
purchased it
same
every
point,
time.
I'm just like,
And this is the thing.
done.
I really love being introduced to these worlds and the characters and stuff. But then as soon as you start getting into like
Nothing
the middle of
pulling
the
you through.
story,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's a slog for me. I really struggle with those.
it's like me with every game.
Yeah.
That's why I played 15 yesterday.
It's
But
hard.
you
Gotta get
needed
over
to
that
know
hump.
what happens with The Witcher. I can't believe you were able to
I
start.
did because I did so many side quests. I didn't actually know what was happening at any point.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
see,
you
that's
just weren't
the-
invested.
I got distracted
track.
with the side
Yeah.
quests because I'm like, oh, I have to do all the side quests at the start, and
Yeah,
then you
yeah.
realise it's actually physically impossible.
Shiny things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And also, I can look it up online how it ends.
No,
Like,
but
I
you're
know-
also.
Wow.
Jesus
No, but
Christ.
like,
Lord.
like there's too many
Just
games
watch
that
the
come out. It's
end
like
of
if
a
I
movie on
miss,
YouTube.
Barbaric.
if I miss a game like that and I don't have the time to do a 100-hour game, like
I don't think you deserve the ending at that point.
I'd rather find out what happens.
That's a coward's way out.
You're also wrong. I mean, if you're going to prioritise a game, you should have been speaking to me about this. Because that's one that needed to be prioritised. And you're wrong.
It still can.
It has to be.
I got to work on my KD.
I'll get it on
Battlefield.
Switch. I'll probably play it through on Switch. That's a lie. I will not play it through on
Will
Switch.
not.
We'll all try to, and none of us will.
It's
Except
such a
Daniel.
big game that, like, even in portable, it's like, can you get things finished?
On a train ride?
Yeah, like,
Probably
I
not.
just don't think
Oh
so.
no way! Oh fuck no!
Mm.
No, every single thing you have to do takes forever, and that's why it's so many hours, and it's an investment. But it's so worth it. It's so worth it.
I'm gonna go play it after this.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So,
Reinstall it.
I'm not.
Next up was... No, so next up, this is probably not in order. No More Heroes 3. I
Interesting.
don't know if... Did any of you guys play No More Heroes on the Wii?
No.
No, I don't even know what it is.
It's essentially you play as a guy called Travis Touchdown. It's like a parody kind of game. I don't remember a heap about the first one.
Seems like a cool world, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I just never got around to playing them.
The second one came out on the Switch recently. I don't know whether it was the second one because it was
No,
called
it was
No
a
More
spin-off.
Heroes something.
That was the spin-off, Travis Strikes Again, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. That was a spin-off, like, not as good,
Yeah.
but just introducing him to Switch before, obviously, this.
But he's
coming
basically a guy with like a lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's called like I think
Looks
they
like a
call
cool
it
guy,
laser
there's
sword.
cool weapons, the world looks cool.
Oh, I don't
animation.
remember saying this now.
It's very over the top.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
I'm keen for this.
Devil May Cry and stuff, so.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
in.
that's in the first one. He had this like Tron kind of like bike. Like it looked like the Tron bikes.
yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about, and you've already got me.
Yeah, it's fun. Like I'm assuming this one will be fun as well.
Yeah.
Does it
So
have
I was
Keanu
pretty
Reeves
excited
in
for
it?
that.
No.
Man, people need to like get flaccid over Keanu.
Impossible?
Can you even comprehend what he's trying to say?
No.
Flaccid.
Flopsy. Have you met my friend Flopsy? Oh, this game looks cool.
Jared just got his dick out.
Swing a ding a lingin'.
Empire of Sin was a cool game that they just like chucked out of nowhere. It's like a mafia game,
Oh,
Played
yeah.
by
Yeah, I
Paradox.
forgot about that one. That was
City
sweet.
sort of management / going and shooting people.
which
Cool.
suits A, Paradox perfectly, and B, it kind of looks... I'm guessing it's going to have that old school Grand Theft Auto kind of...
It looks
move
like
around.
it. It
Sick.
looks like
Even
it.
if it's just a management game, and it's that sort
Yeah,
of thing,
it
it'll be
looks
cool.
Yeah,
sick.
not enough mafia stuff.
Because Paradox does that stuff really well.
Done.
And I'm keen. And it was very much out of nowhere. No gameplay shown, though.
No.
No, there
Not
was-
even the shooties?
No,
Wasn't that gameplay?
no,
Oh,
just
no,
all
there's
the trailer.
There's some gameplay.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's not much.
There's little snippets.
Yeah.
It looks cool. City management, city takeover, shootouts.
I'm in.
Yeah, it looks cool as.
It does
How it
look amazing.
plays is another question, but
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020.
Yeah.
There's a
can't
lot of
wait
weird
for that.
fucking sports in
It
this.
looks really cool.
yeah.
What?
Amazing.
In.
Gymnastics
The old-
and other things.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
please.
Like just sports you would never expect.
Like equestrian?
Yeah, like
Oh, yes,
I'm
please.
in. Soccer? I can't tell if you're sarcastically yes pleasing.
Absolutely. I played the
don't
fuck
think-
out of
On the Wii?
no
Fucking-
N64.
Oh Jesus!
N64.
Yeah.
Sydney Olympics 2000.
Yeah, all the
Yeah, I was going to
Oh,
say, Mario and
what a
Sonic.
game.
was
They
on-
were
No, no.
games.
so good.
They were games.
So any of the, but there has been a Mario Olympics one.
yeah,
Mario and
but
Sonic
nowhere
was
near
on
as
the
good
Wii.
as the
That
old
was
Olympic
fucking
games.
torture.
Oh no, I did. Yeah, I did play that a little bit, a little bit. But the other ones I smashed. See, that was back when I was the dickhead, and I kept on hiring games
Yeah,
instead
so
of fucking
yeah,
buying.
we used to hire the Olympic games.
So yeah, I used to hire the Olympic
Weekend
games.
sesh.
But also, I've got weird thumbs, so I'm completely overpowered with the. Oh, have I played?
I'm just too powerful when it comes to video games.
My powerful thumbs. I cannot compete.
Well, have I played Pokemon Stadium with any of you guys on N64 with the button mashing
No,
ones? Yeah.
No.
No. What? No. Fuck.
No, it's just reminded of like the button mashing. and
Oh
that.
no! So I've got like it down pat.
Calm
and it's,
down.
Like, it's just
Have you not played it?
Put your powerful thumbs
Oh,
away,
wow.
please, Daniel.
the Pokemon Stadium minigames.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
nah, I
fucking
played it.
brutal.
Yeah.
It's like Mario Party with the
Oh, don't.
windy thing, except with pushing buttons.
I still had blisters from Mario Party
Mario
as a
Party's
child.
So good.
You get like some mad RSI
Yeah.
yeah.
just for playing one game.
Well, so what? So that's on the Switch.
Yep.
That's gonna be epic.
Mhm.
Like that's
Correct.
gonna be.
And it actually looked really, really good.
Well, that's the
We
thing.
might do a Pro Players Olympics.
That would
Definitely.
make
Oh
sense.
fuck yeah!
Oh,
But
that makes perfect
in.
sense.
I think the whole thing with that is sometimes you find a game and it just ends up being amazing where you don't think it'd be, anything. Crash out words. I'm doing my words again.
Yep.
Let me do words. For example, like Nippon
Marathon.
Yeah, like
what a
I
game.
was so pissed off. So I was so pissed off when we put that in, and I'm sitting there watching it for like 4 minutes and nothing happened, and then all of a sudden,
Bang.
shit hit the fan, and it was just the best thing I've ever seen.
What
So
a
you
game.
find those games,
Yeah.
and then you're like, this is shit house, and then 2 minutes later, you're like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Correct.
Hopefully that'll happen. With
It should. I reckon it will.
yeah.
I think it'll be fun. It'll be like, I mean, it's a mini games game, so
That's
there will be
amazing.
certain games that are really shit and nobody wants to play, and when you do them in like the whatever mode they have where you have to play like 10 games,
Yeah.
it'll be the worst. But then there'll be other ones which are just amazing. That'll be good. Animal Crossing New Horizons, we actually got to look at it.
Yeah, all in on that.
Not for me.
So instead of a town, you get your own island, and you got to build up the island, which seems really cool.
But there's a lot of talk of will you still get the town? The way they go out and look out into the ocean, people think you might still go to a town eventually, which apparently happened in a 3DS game. I know nothing about Animal Crossing.
No.
But they said, no, it's got to still be
No,
a
the
town
3DS,
thing, right?
the 3DS game, you like wake up on a train. They're like,
There's
oh, you're
one
the
of them
mayor
where
of
you
this
go
town.
to this to another city or something. And they said this could be the same thing, because if it's just an island, a lot of people are not happy about that.
I'm keen.
What are you going to build a whole city?
Give me
Yeah.
them bells.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it sounds awesome, but I don't think that's what the game is. It was like you setting up camp for like the whole trailer.
Yeah, because they don't want to show too much.
Yeah, I reckon that's just the intro. I reckon you
Yeah.
then go off the island and...
Oh
sailing.
no, I reckon it'll be the. I think it'll be the whole island, but I think like setting up camp is the beginning, and then you like build up.
If you could build the entire town out of it, that'd be sick.
I don't think you can. Well, then what's the point of having a mayor that's not you? Isn't there a mayor that's a jerk off?
You're governor? No, you're the mayor.
Ah, you're the mayor.
Yeah.
So probably easier.
Yeah.
Jerk off.
Because you're a joke, right? Yeah.
It was delayed to 2020 though. It was meant to come out 2019, and they
ruined my day.
Yeah.
No interest from over here, from the Daniel, at all.
I need to play it because I've never played Animal Crossing.
Me
And people
neither.
are very fond of it.
That's
So-
very good.
Zero interest whatsoever. Doesn't tickle my fancy.
This tickles your fancy. Breath of the Wild sequel was teased, and I think it was a very like. It's a very low bar for Nintendo to have to jump because they just have to be like. They
Look,
literally,
we're
they're
making
literally
a
just like,
thing.
we're making a new game.
Yeah.
This trailer doesn't explain everything.
And they even came out and said it was going to be DLC, and then we're like, nah, let's make it a new game instead. It's like,
Yeah.
interesting.
So it's clearly using the same engine.
Because usually new Zeldas aren't direct sequels, right? This is quite strange for the Zelda universe.
Yeah, but it didn't actually say Breath of the Wild 2.
No, but it clearly is a direct sequel.
Because it would be cool. I have seen some
All
things
the other
where people
Zeldas
like,
look very different to each other.
this would be cool if this was Breath of the Wild's Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
Like if this goes really weird and dark and uses all the same sort of thing, but is just a completely fucking weird game. I'd be all for that.
I'm interested, but it's probably a long way away. Realistically, it's probably not next year, is it?
Depends. If they're reusing assets, it'll be a lot sooner.
that's true.
I'm all in. I love it. Fucking love it.
You skipped that Switch game. I was really excited for one. I don't know what it's called.
Well, I'm about to
Switch
go
exclusive.
through...
It's a new IP. What's it called?
Yeah, I'm real confused.
There was a new IP, and it's already been announced. They showed gameplay of it, and it looked
Astral
really
Chain?
good. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm keen for that. I don't know what the fuck it is.
It did skip over a few things mainly because they're coming out this year.
Yeah.
But briefly, another few things that were announced / shown. The Ni no Kuni 1 remake for Switch, which I will definitely get because I never finished that one. New Super Lucky's Tale for Switch,
Yeah,
which I can't tell if it's a remake or a new one.
Or new content added to the current content.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's weird.
Stranger Things 3, the game, which is a mobile game.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Alien
Of course, it's a mobile
Isolation.
game. It's on Switch, which is a mobile console.
Alien
together.
Isolation's a weird one.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
what? You're right.
The Sinking City, apparently. I completely missed that. When
That
we watched
Can't
it.
even get a
Wasn't
physical
it? Oh, no,
copy
it
in
was-
anywhere at the
Really?
moment.
Yeah,
It's
what's
been
going on
delayed.
with
Oh, it's been delayed.
Something's happened. Just physical.
Okay. I thought you meant it was like sold out. Wolfenstein Youngblood and Doom Eternal, obviously. Yeah, that's all the...
Dragon Quest Builders. I see you overlooking.
that? Oh, the overlooking.
Once
like
again,
a
coming out
coward.
this year. That's why.
Demo available on Switch right now. Very good.
Yeah.
Lots
was
more
that-
story than I
what was that-
anticipated. Not much building.
What was that Linky game? Link. The
Link's Awakening.
Yeah, did you say that?
No, coming out this year.
That looks good though.
Yeah, it does look good.
Never played it, so I'm in.
Mobile game, but whatever.
No, that's
That looks a
definitely
little bit
logo.
prettier than
Not
the
console.
logo. Looks better than
Same.
console. Than Pokemon.
That's all. That's the end of our E3 coverage, really. Very delayed, but so yeah. What are our thoughts? Overall thoughts of Nintendo's showing? 'Cause I thought it was pretty fucking good.
I was asleep, so
Nintendo are drunk, and I'm drunk.
Hungover.
No,
Same
I'm probably
thing.
still drunk.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't their best direct,
Mhm.
but they're waiting on a lot of stuff.
Mm.
I think they don't like showing off stuff years ahead.
That's not ready.
So yeah, they wouldn't have even liked showing off Zelda, I don't think, but they didn't have a choice.
Well, there was no Metroid.
yeah,
Like,
once
that's
you've
clearly-
delayed Animal Crossing to next year, you kind of, I think their hand was forced.
So I think next year
with
there'll be a
Zelda.
lot of Bam, Zelda, Bam, Metroid.
Next year, E3 is going to be fucking bonkers.
Animal Crossing could literally be like available in a week
Yeah.
or something.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it.
It was good.
Yeah.
We've had a little bit of news. That's basically the news we're covering. One little extra bit. EA released the full, I think it was the behind closed doors preview of Jedi Fallen Order.
27 minutes.
It's basically most of the EA Play gameplay, and then between a bit of the trailer and that,
Did we get any skill tree stuff, or did they still
No,
get rid of it?
nothing.
Dogs.
So they don't. They
Cowards,
literally
EA.
they barely show any more features
Nothing, yeah.
other than
Still not watching it.
they show the droid getting a skill, like something basic.
Yeah.
But nothing else. It still looks really good. The bits before what they showed actually look better.
Yeah.
The bits after.
A lot of people said the behind closed door stuff was better than what was shown to the public.
Yeah, it's basically just an action sequence, and then you're straight into that.
I'm in,
Yeah.
regardless. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
need to watch anymore.
But we got to wait until what, November
November.
for that one. The Apex Legends Season 2 trailer, I will hand over to anyone else, because
Very exciting. So we got
Yeah.
dragons. We got
Like,
the big
remember
weird
that one time Wackles was wrong about
Yeah.
saying there was no dragons in the
it's
game?
interesting,
And we
because
were
we
all
have
like,
coward.
there is dragons, Wackles,
It's
just
obviously
relax.
dragons.
it's almost like we have that record on the podcast.
Dragons,
from our
big
last episode.
walking doggos with long necks, new gun,
We can't just
new
live in the
hero.
past.
They've promised with the battle pass that there'll be no more shitty banners and stuff as an unlock.
The trackers and
So
all that
only
bullshit.
good stuff.
Yeah. There's that is one thing I saw, the falling animations.
Yeah, so when you're parachuting in, there's emotes, which is a cool one with Mirage,
Octane?
where he like
Oh.
runs like
I'm
he's running on the
100%
roof of the sky or something. It looks fucking crazy.
I'm 100% in on season 2.
Yeah, it looks
Like,
fun. It looks like they've
100%.
learned all the lessons they needed to learn
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
season one,
Season
which is
one's-
fine. It's a new
season
game.
one's teething. That's
What
expected.
was Fortnite season one like? Can anyone remember? No, because no one was fucking playing it.
True.
So completely okay for them to be finding their feet.
Hmm.
I'll chuck them a couple of bucks.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely play without whackers.
Yeah, 100%. Have they added duos or
They'll add squads.
squads? Or
Probably not. 3 is the new 4.
which is
Get with the program.
disgusting. Alright, let's talk about some real good shit. Forza Horizon's Lego Speed Champions. What a fucking DLC.
Very good.
yeah, worth every penny.
100%. It is amazing.
Everything is awesome. Radio station that just plays everything is awesome.
On repeat.
On repeat.
It's just like being in the Lego movie.
And the stupid Forza DJ even like makes references.
Mhm.
Like they incorporated it extremely well.
Yeah, the Lego looks incredible, especially on like 4K.
4K
Oh,
photo
God.
mode, little fingerprints that shows that it's been built by people and
Yeah.
ugh.
I kind of like. I don't like. There's a weird storyline thing where they're like, "This is real Lego and it's full size real Lego car." I'm like, no.
No,
I would prefer if this was like toys.
Yeah.
It would be
Toys is
much
much better.
cooler if they're like, "You're just racing Lego toys."
Yeah.
And why is my avatar not
Like
a fucking
micro
Lego
machines.
person?
They are when you're in a Lego car.
Yeah, but why isn't my avatar like celebrating at the end, Lego person?
True,
He's
but
my
I
big
was disappointed
weird
with
creepy
that,
guy
yeah.
with googly eyes, which I
And
still
why am I
appreciate.
racing against all Lego cars?
Yeah, more Lego
That was
cars.
annoying.
And the whole world isn't Lego. Like there's sections
Yeah.
that are all Lego, and then there's sections that aren't. It's just like you
One or the other.
could have done.
We're
Lego.
nitpicking, but
Even
it's
just
fucking
like
good.
plastic. It doesn't have to be Lego. Just give it
Yeah.
like a plastic look.
A toy look, essentially.
But it's very good.
It's fucking good.
Yeah,
Very,
the
very good.
races, the challenges are really fun. Like
I'm still very early on, so it's like, go find this, go find that.
yeah,
It's
race
pretty
from
easy
point
so
A to
far.
point
And
B.
what's the house building like? Because I haven't done anything yet.
Not great. I've hit a point where I'm like, I just want more cars. Just give me the more cars, and it's like, no, we're gonna build you a shed. No, we're gonna build you like an extension.
You don't really have much say in the building, do you? It's just do it and it builds it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah,
you just
you
get the
don't build
blocks
it
and you
yourself.
tell it. No, now we
Yeah.
can build this.
Now we can build a shed.
Oh, okay.
I got the Ferrari. The Ferrari's cool.
Is there? Bearing in mind I haven't played Forza at all.
Expert.
But is there? Because I played Crew. Is there cars? Is there words?
No.
There's no planes and there's no boats.
No.
No planes, no boats.
That would be cool with Lego though.
They could have done like the UFO as an unlock or something,
Yeah.
which is in the game. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I do really like. I don't know if you guys have gone into the like custom liveries and stuff that people have made for it. I don't know how much you guys are nerds about Lego, but I turned my Mini Cooper Lego car into a Octane sponsored one.
Yeah.
So like it's all the colors of like really old school, like
Yeah.
was it like 70s or 80s Lego, all that stuff.
Shit.
And you can get like the Forza one has not Forza, fuck, that's the game. The Ferrari
Yeah.
has a like Shell sponsored one, and it's got, I definitely have seen some old school sets with some of that like
Okay,
color and
that's
stuff
cool.
on it. It looks so cool.
The mod community or the library community is fucking crazy in Forza.
Yeah.
They make some cool shit. So I never have to.
If they could do like, imagine the water in with like the Lego if they ever did do boats.
Yeah.
Now everyone just wants a full Lego game.
Yeah. Right.
Like the one that came out on Wii U.
I think
Lego
Lego
City.
is like Lego Island
Sure.
for PC. Anyone who remembers fucking Lego Island 2, holy shit.
I feel like I got that game for free in
Those
like
games.
a cereal box or something.
Wow, they're the best games.
They were good.
They're so shit.
The
but
one
they're
on
so
Wii
good.
U was pretty good too.
Yeah, Lego City
Except it was
Undercover.
on Wii U. That sucked.
I think you can get it on other consoles now.
Yeah, I think it eventually came out on other stuff. But give us that on a powerful console now.
Yeah.
And more just out of curiosity, because I don't know what the fuck is going on with anything. But have they done like a mod for it for that game that we played for a little bit? That's the one with the building and you dig stuff.
Minecraft?
That's the one.
Like a Lego mod?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think because Minecraft's already kind of pretty much Lego.
Duplo.
They tried to do Lego Minecraft and it sucked.
Really?
Oh no, yeah, Lego Worlds.
Yeah.
No, apparently that's amazing. I got it early access and it was
Why am I
really
playing
cool. But
Is it on console? No.
yeah,
Fuck.
I'd definitely
We're
go back to
professional.
that. We are super professional.
I'm
Hey,
gonna play that now. See you later.
you can't prove I'm
Drunk.
good at games.
It's
a kidding.
I can prove that. 100%.
I will always be bad.
Correct.
Always.
All of us. All of us will be. I have been playing Wartech Fighters, which was...
Is that out?
Yeah, it has come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Came out last week.
Cool.
Which is produced by Blowfish Studios,
Correct.
who are out of Sydney, and developed by a couple of guys in like Italy. Crazy.
Support the
Very
local.
curious at how the the team up happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were fortunate enough to get a review copy of that. So
Thank you, Blowfish.
thank you very much,
Appreciate it.
Blowfish. We will upload some footage of that. Just having some technical difficulties with the setup. So once that's
tell me
sorted
about
out.
it. Don't even get me started.
Shit's harder than it should be, right?
Oh,
But we'll record some of that and chuck it up, and we'll have a proper review. It's really cool. It's like right up my alley. Giant robots. There's some really cool
Space, right? In space.
in space. There's a little bit disappointing about it, where it's like you've got like QuickTime animation type things. Not QuickTime, just they're like little cutscenes, but it's still really cool. Like you slice ships in half with like a giant sword and shit. You have giant robot fights with sword 1-on-1.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, but it's pretty basic. And but for I think it's only 2 guys on the development team.
Yeah.
For that, it's solid.
And it's like a $30 game. I think it's not a
It's
not a
it's not AAA.
$60 game.
But yeah, so we'll, I'll do a little
Mini
let's
reviewing
play
coming.
and review of that.
delicious.
Exciting.
And that'll go up on the YouTube. Like and subscribe, etc. Hashtag
Promotion.
do stuff.
Fuck.
But we've got a couple more reviews. First up, Crash Team Racing.
Dark Souls kart.
Mm-hmm.
Get fucked.
Fuck. That game is the. Oh.
It's hard. It's punishing. It's old school punishing.
And it looks beautiful.
Looks
So,
fantastic.
It
like,
does look incredible.
it'd be like the psychotic hot girlfriend. You know, it looks great and everything, but it's gonna fucking kill you.
Jesus.
Like
an axe murderer?
like an axe murdering girlfriend.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Love-hate
probably the best way
relationship.
to actually describe it.
I'm 20% in and having a blast. I feel like the next 80% is going to be brutal. Not that I want 100% it, but I want to get through all the tracks and stuff like that.
I never owned Crash Team Racing.
No, I never
the
owned
original.
it. I rented it a few times.
Yeah.
So
Did
I
you,
didn't have
Daniel?
like a...
So Crash, I haven't played at all.
So there wasn't many nostalgia ticks here for me. It was just, this is an old game. It looks incredible. But I was never like waves of memories coming back when I was playing it because I can't remember that much.
It looks different enough. Like I've played a little bit of it, I think, on the old one. I never owned it, but I played it a couple of times. It is different enough from Mario Kart to actually be a competitor to Mario Kart because
it's definitely not a clone of Mario Kart.
It definitely does its own thing.
It's
I still
too
think
hard
Mario
for that.
Kart's probably better just because it's so much more accessible.
Overall, it would be, but we've played so much of it
user
that
friendly.
this is new shiny. So
I just love Diddy Kong Racing.
where the fuck's that remake of Diddy Kong Racing?
Oh, my
Nintendo, Rare, I assume.
Muppets Racing.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the beginning of the campaign
To bring
get
Muppets
Racing
Back.
remade.
What is
Who
Muppets
developed it back
Racing?
in the day?
It was a very old
Fuck
game on
God knows.
PlayStation 1, and it's a kart racer, but with Muppets, and it's fucking incredible.
Muppet worlds, Muppet
I'm
music,
interested.
Muppet characters,
I'm
all
interested.
Muppet things, and it was just fantastic. Much better than it should be. Should have been on PlayStation 1.
Just
Oh.
looks amazing.
What a game.
Doesn't look that incredible nowadays, but it's an amazing game.
It would be amazing
Yeah, it's
remade.
Yeah, you go through all the movies, like
There's not enough kart races on anything anymore.
correct.
The Nickelodeon one came out
No.
that I was super excited for. Turned out to be shit.
Mitsuki is going to jump on the mic.
Yeah.
Could have a guest appearance from Padme.
But yeah, I had big hopes for Nickelodeon races with all the characters, and that turned out to be not so good.
Yeah, that was apparently
Which
really
sucked.
poorly optimized.
SpongeBob and Rugrats and all the good stuff. And it was just shit, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And Mario Kart, we're never going to get another Mario Kart again, are we? Let's say years away.
I feel
probably.
like we will, but it'd yeah.
At least a couple of years away.
Mario
'cause,
Kart 8 is almost perfect.
Yeah,
Really.
sure. But I want a whole new set of tracks and stuff. So don't give me that DLC shit, Nintendo.
But
But yeah, Crash
looks
Team, very
cool.
good.
yeah,
That's cheap as shit. It's like a $40, $50 game.
46
Yeah.
bucks.
I reckon if you're looking for like a racing game that's not quite Forza, but is not quite as easy as Mario Kart.
Or if you're looking for a car racer and you don't have a Switch.
Correct. Next up, our last review for this episode, my friend Pedro.
Fuck. So what are the thoughts on Pedro?
My friend Pedro is very fun.
Isn't it? It's
Sorry, Cat just went over the keyboard there.
it's hard.
Kit.
It
Go
has
back up.
steep learning curve. Very steep learning curve. Like when I started playing it, I knew what I wanted to do and couldn't do fucking anything.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to be like the trailer. Then I started playing it. I'm like, no, I'm not like the trailer at all.
Yeah, there's something I've noticed in that, the slow down button is clicking in the left trigger. They haven't used the right, so the right trigger is something, but the right button, like above the trigger, is nothing.
Nothing.
They should just put that there, which you can change, and I haven't got around to it yet, but clicking in the left joystick just doesn't
It's not built for
feel
control.
natural.
Put it that way.
I like it. I'm getting okay at it. I think I'm very close to completion. You get the more you play. It was like Descenders. We were terrible at that.
We
now,
sucked at
the
that.
more you play, the
The better,
better
you
you're
get.
going to get.
The better you look playing it too.
Yeah. And you start getting cocky and doing really dumb shit.
Yeah.
Which is good. But yeah, I give it a solid.
How many bananas out of
Solid points.
That's my rating system.
9 bananas?
Depends.
Nah, I'll give it an 8.
Did it live up to the hype?
Nah,
Really?
Was our hype too high?
our hype was too high.
I don't reckon. I reckon it lived. Like, it's everything I expected.
Yeah, it's everything I expected it to be. I don't know why I expected more.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. I expected way more out of it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was expecting,
Yeah.
but like, it was good, but my expectations weren't met because they were unrealistic.
Yeah. And also, the Switch version is definitely the Switch version. So
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
frame rate drops very evident. It doesn't quite look as pretty as the trailers, which is obviously captured on PC.
It's basically the price, pre-order price.
Yeah,
but I might get it on PC just to see, like, because I'll be able to get it running at 60 frames.
Yeah, 60 frames, nice graphics, and a mouse, which I think it's designed to be controlled with a mouse.
I feel like it'd be better with the with the controller.
No. Judging by the online consensus of your people, this game was designed around mouse and keyboard. That's how it's meant to be
I can't picture it because I never played a game like that on.
I reckon it's doable.
Have you shot anyone in the dick?
Yes.
So many people.
All the time.
They encourage it.
That's the only place you should.
Do you aim for anywhere else?
Sometimes the head. Or the dick, whichever
I
is
just
more
go for
accessible.
the, like, chest.
Dick. All the way.
Inflict the pain.
Shooting.
That's our reviews, which are high quality as always. You're welcome,
Always.
everybody. There may be some bits in there where you will hear an invasion from Mitsukitty.
Yeah, it's all a part of the charm.
Mitsukitty, I feel like...
He's the little one.
Yeah. Padme is not the little one.
She's
Papa
like a
Kitty.
bull shark.
But we have time for one more non-segment.
Rant?
Nah, we'll just call them segments,
Just
I reckon.
fucking segment.
I think we went with that, didn't we?
Yeah.
No, we'll die on this hill. But we have a rant to go on, or I think Daniel has a rant.
Fuck yeah.
Rants.
Tell us what it's about.
I got a rant in my pant. It's just fucking
Is it because you're
a
hungover?
thing. No, there's a lot of hungoverness, but more importantly, let's have a bit of a conversation. Open conversation. A bit of a rant about remaking games.
Yeah, I'm sick of it.
That
Exactly.
80% of
sick of
E3
it.
is remasters and remakes.
We've got no new content, no new anything. It's just, why would I want to play something I played fucking 20 years ago?
I think certain companies get very lazy.
Nostalgia? Who gives
Very
a shit?
lazy about re-releasing games.
Depends what
Square
it
Enix,
is.
I'm fucking looking at you.
Like
You cowards with your Final Fantasy shit.
Yeah.
But no,
They literally announced 8 Final Fantasy games during their conference.
Don't they do Resi 2?
Yeah, but who gives a fuck about Resident?
No.
Yeah, so I started playing Resi 2 and I didn't really give a shit about it. Because I'd played it.
That was one of the better ones, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all remasters and remakes are
Well,
shit.
this is the thing.
But the market is saturated.
Well, remaster versus remake. Like, because a remake is literally just like Ni no Kuni for the Switch is just going to be slightly better looking.
Ni no Kuni.
Well, it's the only one I
hell
can
is
think of off the
that?
top of my head. It's just a game that came out on PS3, and it's going to be redone to go on all the current consoles. But it's going to be the same game.
So that's a bullshit cash grab is what we're saying.
Yeah.
Why not just a new game?
Whereas Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga is going to have it's not going to be the same game. It's not just Lego Star Wars 1, Lego Star Wars 2, and then some new ones added on.
But that's not a remake, that's a whole new fucking game.
Yeah, but it's a remake. They're remaking the current, what they've made before.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that's what we're saying. Whereas a remaster would be re-releasing it.
Just
and
as
like,
is,
look, it's
but it looks
shinier.
better.
Yeah.
Like
4K.
kind of like Crash Team Racing.
No,
I think that's got some new stuff.
I'm over all of it. It's got to stop. I'm sick of it. Putting my foot down.
Is there a
Fuck 'em.
single remake that you've played and enjoyed?
No, never. I've never had a remake because it just doesn't work. Everyone knows that as soon as you try to remake it, it just doesn't work. It's never as good.
Is there anyone that you would like them to remake?
No, because it's just not right. It's not right. You can't do it, and they keep doing it, and
They're just cashing in on nostalgia. That's all it is.
It burns
Cashing in on-
away
Yeah.
a little bit of me every time when they do it, and it pisses me off.
Is it because you experienced all those years ago, and then they're cheapening that first experience by giving you that again?
Exactly, and even like I'm not talking about a remake because it's not a remake, but like can Doom just fucking die?
Oh, you're not making any friends here.
Like,
I mean,
that is,
I kind of am on Daniel's side with this.
Doom is a
Right.
bit played out a little bit.
100%. I mean, you don't need that.
There's no story to Doom. There's
It just
no
needs to
progress.
die.
It's always just you are the what is it called?
The Doom guy?
The Doom guy.
Doom Slayer.
And you hunt demons.
Correct.
Yeah.
But like
What's your fucking beef?
it's like Wolfenstein redone. Like if they did it in the same way they redid Wolfenstein, where it's like they completely redid it and made the story so much more compelling,
Yeah, but you don't need to. It's like adding a story to fucking Tetris. It doesn't need a fucking story. It's Tetris.
I feel like
It's Doom.
I feel like Doom has its place as mindless arcade shooter. That's its place. It's not a remake. It's not a remaster. It's not anything. It's just their mindless.
It's a reboot.
Genre. Now it looks prettier.
See, all of those words. Anything with just fuck it all off and leave me alone. I'm so sick of it. It's none of it needs to happen.
Unless it's Lawbreakers. If someone wants to remake Lawbreakers, I'm in. Well, I can bring it back, that retro shooter. Whoa.
But I get it. Like, yeah, it's just cheapening out your childhood, really.
Yeah.
I don't see it as that. I just think that...
Oh, I do. 100%.
Like, it doesn't cheapen my childhood at all. I still love those games.
But there's now it's just like taking that original experience, that
memory.
Wow, that memory that you had, and now it's just like it starts to fade away from this new fucking shiny game that
Nothing,
you
just
and
the
then
new one.
Yeah, you just remember the new one. You think you're still nostalgic about the old one, but all you got is this brand new fucking
you're like, this is what it used to look like, and then you play it again. It's like, this doesn't look like
exactly
what I remember. Because your memory's tainted from the new one.
Exactly. No. Rant. There is so many people out there calling for San Andreas remake.
No, thank you.
Exactly.
No way.
It can't be done. It cannot be done.
My beautiful memories of San Andreas. Don't touch them.
Betting on them
remake
horses.
San Andreas.
Mm-hmm.
It's
CJ.
wrong.
CJ.
It's so wrong. You
Just
have
follow
to
the train, CJ.
That bullshit train. Fuck you.
It has to stay as it is. And if you want to play fucking San Andreas, play San Andreas.
I'm not saying that like there are games that have to be remade, but I'm certainly saying there's games I played that were remade that haven't affected what I felt about the older game.
You don't know that because it's been remade though.
But I've gone back and played those games, the old school ones.
So you've played a remake and then gone back and played the old one.
Yeah.
Why?
You're a bad...
Because I like those games.
You're a bad man.
But they've remade it. Why would you play the old one?
Because I like the old
Name
one.
an example.
Trying to think of one.
So wait,
because fucking happened.
You went back and played them because you liked the
old
new
one. So you liked the new shiny 4K.
One. No, you went back and played the old one.
Yeah, after the new shiny 4K.
Yeah, because you liked the old one. Therefore, the new one cheapened your experience, so you had to go back and find that original experience from playing the old one.
I'm still waiting for an example.
Your Honour, we're done here.
I'm confused. That doesn't make sense.
You don't make sense.
Yeah.
This whole society is...
Neither does you saying I like playing the old one. Which game? I don't know which game.
Because I'm just trying to think fucking... Like, I play a lot... You know me. I'll play through like 30 games in a day.
Battlefront, not a remake.
No, you look at them and play none of them.
Battlefront's a remake.
No, it's not.
Kind of.
It's using the same
It's done though. It's got to end. We need it. We need it to end.
We should place bets on how many remaster/remakes will be at next E3.
We can do that.
It's definitely a cheap cash grab. I fucking hate it.
But but then you got Cyberpunk coming out. And
Exactly.
It's super exciting.
Square Enix's whole conference almost was remakes and remasters and re-releases.
Yeah.
So that's horseshit.
90% of their conference was releasing a new Final Fantasy game. That's already
It was all just
released.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Final Fantasy VII looks great, but they've gone
But
too
this
far.
this is the thing.
Too
I've never
fucking
played
far.
Final Fantasy VII, so I'll probably play it because I liked Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Like-
There's a place for these, but it's oversaturated.
Yeah.
7 is the perfect example of it working well for me. Like, never played 7, liked 15, will play the remake of 7.
I'm still trying to think of games I've played.
But
I need to
then-
go through my fucking...
But
You're cheapening
it doesn't
experience
mean-
because you never experienced it. So
Correct.
to you, it's a new
Yeah.
game.
That's what I mean. I don't want remasters and remakes done completely. I just don't want 90% of E3 being remakes and remasters. Give me them new IPs. Give me them new ideas. Kojima in his fucking lab cooking up Death Stranding for me.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it looks like trash.
Holy shit. Okay, that's a rant for another day.
I've got time.
No, I think there's some value in it. Depends what it is. Because, for example, like, I recently brought my GameCube down, set it up, and now I can barely play the games because the interface with it doesn't work that well.
Simpsons Hit and Run holds
Why
up.
they need to live in your memories forever.
Yeah, but I got the console, I should be able to play it. But then if I can get even if it's an updated version of it, if I can get it and I can play it on a console and make it easier to play, like Wind Waker. The other day I was just sitting around being like, after trying it, the brightness comes through too much on the GameCube. And I was just sitting there thinking, like, I could just buy a Wii U and get Wind Waker HD.
And nothing else, because there's nothing else on the Wii U.
Twilight Princess HD, 100%.
What a game.
Correct.
What a fucking game.
But like the reason I get these remakes is because I can't play it on the old ones. But I would easily go back and play that on the old ones if I could.
Correct.
Party.
So there's definitely a market for these things.
Not saying there's not
But it
place,
doesn't mean
but-
next E3 I want Nintendo's whole conference to be, here's all the Zeldas being remade.
Fuck.
And then no new IPs in it.
If they brought out like a Zelda collection, it was all just like all the Zeldas to play on the Switch.
See?
Fuck.
This is what's wrong with the world.
As opposed to
We're
them
never gonna get
announcing
anything
new
new.
IPs, a new
But
Mario,
they've already announced new
a
Zelda.
new Mario game.
They're gonna do that no matter what. It's just the amount of time
You
it
don't
takes
know
them to
Nintendo.
do it.
They're going to do that no matter what. Yeah, Square Enix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
They're going to make a new
Matter
Final
what.
Fantasy? No, they won't. They'll
That's a
just
different
keep
company
re-releasing
completely.
I've got another fucking
How many
8
Final
of them to
Fantasies
go
left? Yeah.
to remake.
And then you can start remaking the remakes.
Oh, now
Make
we're
them look
talking
prettier,
remake and remakes. That's where I might jump in and probably play.
We got new consoles coming
They-
up. You can re-release them
They have said
even
with Final
prettier.
Fantasy VII Remake, they're actually putting in new stuff.
Has anything been remade or remastered twice?
Skyrim.
No, but has anything been done, re-released, and then re-released again with even more pretties?
Kingdom Hearts.
No, I think you fucking started. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm
Like
trying
Final
to think.
Fantasy VII's re-releasing. Has anyone ever then done that and re-released that?
Wait, did they do?
You're
did
making
they
me so
remaster
It's like Inception.
Resi 2 and then remake all the Resi 2?
Nah, that's kind of. They remastered it and then they remade it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
probably the closest example.
they should have just
Capcom, you have a problem.
Yeah.
Where's Resi 8, you jerks? Resi 7 was fucking incredible.
There are
Still
no
use that.
rees anymore. Just
Nah.
rees are gone. We're going to have no rees.
That's it. No more rays.
As soon as there's a remake, Daniel's walking out of E3 next. He's like, I'm done.
Fuck you.
Within the first 5 minutes.
Nah, it can fuck off.
All right, I think that's the rant done.
That's an interesting
That was a very
conversation.
long rant.
I didn't realise I was so emotional about that
Yeah.
subject. Like, fuck.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep on playing some games. I think.
Is there anything
Well,
coming
for us,
out
well, Daniel
in the
doesn't play
foreseeable
games anymore.
future that we're going to
Oh,
talk
there's
about?
certainly some Switch games coming out next month.
Marvel doesn't
Super
come out to
Mario
the end of
Maker
July, right?
2.
Oh, that's getting remade already, apparently. Fuck.
What else?
Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance
End
coming out
of
in the next
July.
few weeks. Fire Emblem Three Houses. It might pick up American Truck Simulator Washington DLC on the Steam sale.
Oh,
A few games on there.
Yeah, I'm going to bankrupt myself on this Steam sale again. It's tradition.
No, it'll be a good time.
On that note, Enya, can you please play us out, sail away?
Enya? Enya?
Oh, it's fine. I'll sing.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Keep singing
You
while
know,
he does the outro. You
yeah,
got to sing him out.
Sing him out.
No, I can't do it. This has been Pro Plays.
It's getting real.
Oh my god, it's
in
gotta
here.
stop. It's gotta stop. Send help.
Sail away.
We don't have the performance rights for this. Fuck. Bye.